Hi, this is Heather from Stamps Paper Love. Today I have a scrapbooking process video for you that I hope inspires you to tell your own stories. If you're interested in more scrapbooking inspiration, be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow the links to the video in the video description to find me on Instagram and Facebook. Today is Sketchy Sunday number 31 with Traci Reed Designs. So this is my take on the sketch, and I did a lot of pre-planning in order to make the video go a little bit faster. So you can see the sketch in the upper corner. It has 3 banner pieces on it. I opted to move the title to a different location, but I have the 3 banner pieces. I did flip flip a couple of them around to just give a little bit different feel. I am using a collection called the Naughty List from Traci Reed Designs, which is a super fabulous Christmas collection with some really bright colors and some kind of snarky little words and phrase bits that go with the collection. And I absolutely love the bright colors. The hexagon tag was super cute and fun to work with. And then the sketch called for a lot of like these little strips that come out from the photos to the edges, little curly ribbons and things like that. And the collection has a lot of banners that worked really nicely. So I have like this scallopy banner thing up at the top, and then there are some Christmas lights in the bottom or in the middle, and some ornaments that go on the bottom. And right here I'm attaching a couple of little fun little word bits. The one says I eat candy from a sock, and the other says I'm only a morning person on December 25th, which could not be closer to the truth about my daughter who's in this photo. And she's looking at the Christmas tree because we have this tradition every year. Santa Claus hangs a pickle ornament on the tree on Christmas Eve, and in the morning, the girls will get up and look for the pickle ornament, and the person who finds it first would get to open the first present. And so she's looking for that pickle ornament, and my oldest daughter seemed to always be the one who would find it every year, just year after year after year, and I'm sure that got to get kind of old for the youngest daughter. So this year, and I'm not sure, she's like 18, I think, in this video, so she's been waiting a long time to be the finder of the pickle. So she did finally find it, and unfortunately, the photo here, it's a little dark, because it's Christmas morning and it's pretty early, and so it's really hard to see the expression on her face, but she was really very excited that she finally found the pickle. And so the middle photo is a picture just of the tree where the pickle is before she finds it. So, Santa Claus has some inside information and knew where to take a photo before she got to it. But she eventually came around to that side of the tree and was able to locate it. And so that's what the story is. And the title here I stamped off camera with some tile alphabets from Ellie Studio. And those tile, I bought all 3 sizes because they just are so fun to use, the little tile alphabets. And the stamp sets are amazing because you can put it in any color you want. So I found a great blue stamp pad that I had in my collection that worked really nicely with the blue from the candy cane paper and a couple of the other elements, and stamped out that title. And I'm adding it on. Kind of debated whether I should add them on little foam pieces, but I just decided I didn't really want to bother with that on that many pieces of little letters. And then I'm just going to add some more embellishments. I've got a few more of these little drapey, bannery bits to add back on. And there's going to be some more little gifts and this and that in the lower right corner. The tricky thing about this print at home stuff is that when you stick something down, you kind of have to know exactly where you want it, because when you stick it down, it's really difficult to lift it back up without peeling up the paper and making it so that there's a little flaw on there. And I really wanted to use this rainbow set of deer, and I just wasn't really sure where I wanted to put it, but I ended up adding it eventually right over where those ornaments are. So for now, I just stopped and worked on the presents, and I think the little red piece that I put on just now says something about, is it too late to be good, Santa, or something like that. And then there's some little ornaments that go with it, which I thought were appropriate because it's a tree. So lots of Christmas trees and the little ornaments and presents. I wanted to use that little row of houses that's sitting off to the left, but I initially had it on that bottom section behind where the title is. And I think that was before I decided I was going to put the title there. And I thought it was just going to be too distracting behind the title, so I did not choose to include it. But that little row of houses is very, very cute. I'll have to figure out a way to use it for something. And I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now. Probably just deciding what I'm going to use, or maybe I might have been cutting out some of these things. You can see I print them so that I had to fussy cut them because I'm in between computers right now, so my Silhouette software that very nicely cuts all of these little bits and pieces out is not available. And so here I'm going to fussy cut these little bottle brush trees that are absolutely adorable and the prettiest colors ever. Cut them out by hand, which, it's not terrible. I don't hate doing it, but it's just a little bit more time consuming to make the layout that way. And you'll see in the still shots at the end that cutting around the really small little round shapes, I'm not that great at it. So there's some little jagged edges that definitely bother me, and my Silhouette does a much better job than I do. So we will stick to that as soon as I get a computer back in commission for trimming out the sticker sheets. And, this is going to wrap it up. I'm going to add a few more things at the end here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you found my video helpful and inspiring. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos. And I hope you have a really great day. Be sure to check out Traci Reed Designs for all the great collections that she has, and the added bonus of Sketchy Sundays where you get a sketch to work with as well.